Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all variations thereof, and welcome back to the ChronoBreach SMP. Today, we are Greebling, and you may be wondering, what does that mean? Well, today we are going to be working on decorating the Guardian Farm, and by extension, getting some good old-fashioned cave lighting going on and draining and stuff like that. But that is all in the future. For now, I would like to speak to you guys about the Elytra. Yes. In the last episode, we did a bunch of villager trading, and we got ourselves a bunch of mending books. And, by extension, we got ourselves, drumroll, a new set of Mending Unbreaking 3 Elytra. I was hesitant to use these until I got Mending on them, but now that I have Mending, and 3 new cats, we are going to be flying around the server. Now, in this situation, the first place that we need to fly to is the shopping district, because I get the feeling somebody has spent some diamonds. I have a nose for these things, you see, and I believe that there may be some diamond goodness at our bookshop. So we'll see you there. And we're back at the shopping district. It's been decorated a little bit since the last time we were here. This looks rather pleasant. I like it. I like it a lot. But let us head on into our bookshop and let's take a look at the profits. And the... What is this? What? I still had a lot of bookshelves echo. And there's the diamonds! 48 beautiful shiny diamonds! And what did we sell? We sold some mending books. 1, 2, 3, 4. We sold 4 mending books. No Infinity. No Silk Touch. No Fortune 3. We didn't have any Unbreaking or Efficiency. Okay. So that's 48 beautiful silky diamonds from 12, from our mending books, which go for 12 diamonds each. They're not too cheap, but they're not incredibly expensive either. And thank you, Echo, for putting in the bookshelves at the back of the bookshop. Now we have a nice shelf full of books back here as well. And I quite like the way this design turned out. Now we do still need to stock our assorted books as well, and I will take this terracotta and stash that away, and take this barrel as well. We can stick the barrel in the basement somewhere. We can age some fine wine in the basement. That might be a good idea. As you can see, the basement doesn't have much in the way of decoration at the moment. But we'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually. Now, as I said, we are going to do some Greebling today. And for those of you that don't know, Greebling is in fact a word. In fact, 2 diamonds per stack of 64, but there's no... There's no... 3 diamonds per 32 for flight 3. Oof. But there's no rockets in here yet. Mending books coming eventually. Well, you're going to have competition, Kay. I've already got mending books, and I'm selling them for a fair amount. Payments. And what's this? Price 2 diamonds each. Knockback 1, sharpness 3. Projectile protection. No, I'm pretty good on that front. But yes, we have 48 diamonds now, and that is quite the thing, which I am very happy with indeed. Let's just quickly grab our valuables box and stick those in there. A stack and 7 is what we're up to. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. In fact, I think I'm gonna... A diamond miner! Yes, I didn't actually mine any of these, but you know how it is. I should probably eat some food. I'm gonna quickly go and craft these diamonds into some diamond blocks. Ooh, look at that. Look at those shiny stones. They look good. There we go. 7 diamond blocks and 8 diamonds. Not bad at all. We have some good stuff now. But that is not all. That is not all. We do need to get an ender chest in the bookshop eventually, but I'm going to hold off on that for now because I want to do some other stuff. I am going to head back to the Guardian farm. I'm going to grab my project box, and then we can get started on the decorating, or the preparation for the decoration. So, I will see you there. Okay, so, we're over here at the Guardian farm, ready to do some greebling. But, the Guardian farm is not ready for us to greeble quite yet. And the reason for this is because the area that we're going to be greebling isn't up here. Up here is a work in progress, but we're not going to be working on that for a while, because all of this dark prismarine right here requires an ink sac per block, which is extremely irritating when you want to build with a lot of it. No, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be greebling the killing chamber, the area where we will be sitting, which is down here, where we will be killing off the guardians. Now, this area here is temporary. Like, all of this is completely temporary, which means that we need to mine out a fairly decent chunk of the lower section of the farm, stick in some water vators, maybe one here and one over here in the corners, and then we can get to work. So, I'm gonna mine out that entire area. I'm gonna work on doing some water clearing, because there is a bunch of water under this platform as well, and I think I'm gonna do it in a third-person time-lapse. And in the meantime, enjoy. I'm going to take this time to explain a few things about the ChronoBreach server that you may be curious about. On ChronoBreach, we have passive and active events. Passive events are events that play out over a period of time, and at the end, the person who did the most of whatever thing was being calculated during that time gets a prize. That is why my character has an extra 4 hearts on their bar. The last passive event was a damage taken event, with the prize being an item that gives you those extra hearts. On the other end of the scale are active events. These are events that play out over the course of a couple of days at most, with specific tasks or competitions. These require active participation, but we spread them out over a couple of days because not everyone can make the same times. This explains the basics of events on the ChronoBreach server. Back to the show! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that time-lapse chat will have been informative. I have completely dug out this room for the Guardian Farm Greebling project, but I'm going to take a break from it for today, possibly for the rest of the episode, because we have an active event, an active participation event to go to. Now, I've already explained all of this, all of what the events are during the time lapse. At least I think so. I haven't recorded that time lapse voiceover quite yet. But essentially, this one is going to be a building event. An event that we will gain a prize for winning a building competition. So I'm going to head over to the shopping district where this competition is based and meet up with some of the guys who will be participating or judging. Hello, my good sir. What would you like to buy? I have a lovely stock of different things here. I'm sure your armor could use a little bit of extra defense or enchanting. Perhaps you'd be interested in some infinity for your bow. It will ever project your arrows, and you will never need to restock them. Or maybe I can interest you in some Fortune 3. You can earn ever more diamonds from your... What the bloody hell was that? What the... Is someone trying to set off my bookshop?
You guys heard that too, right?
Yeah, so I'm not mental.
Yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't think
not
so.
at all. I heard it too.
What are you doing over there?
What is this?
Nothing. No.
What?
It's it's.
What? Is this...
Hold on,
Is this your
where are
hole?
you guys?
Why
It is. No.
Why is your hole
it's-
here?
I
Why do you have
have.
stuff growing out your hole?
Okay, so
Why is
That
there
doesn't
so much
sound
black
appropriate.
stuff around your hole?
it's the power of the void coming up through.
Really? That's
yeah.
certainly something. It looks like tentacles.
Yeah, it's where I draw my power
Why do you have
as a
tentacles
witch.
in your hole?
You know what? Let's go find out
Are we
what
in
happened
Japan?
with that. What
Hold
is
on,
it?
guys, wait. I'm on my way.
Okay.
So wait, you
Because
weren't
it sounded
exploding
like
anything
it
over
came
there?
from. Oh, I see it. Do you guys see that? The smoke?
No, I have
No.
very low render distance.
Same here.
Okay, well, the smoke
Lucian
is
needs
over there.
glasses.
Oh, I
Uh,
see some trees.
I have a mask,
been
but it has no lenses in it.
Echo, you hear? I'll lead you to it since I can see it. Yeah, it's over in that direction, guys.
I
Oh,
mean,
I see it
I
now.
just
Oh,
I just
yeah,
saw
I
a
can see it
crap
from
ton of
here.
smoke. What the hell happened?
There's a lot of very burnt up trees over there.
Yeah, it's over here.
Why is there so much smoke?
You can see it too?
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm glad you
smoky,
have a high
smoky,
render
smoky.
distance as well.
I don't need glasses like Lucian.
How dare you? I always set my render distance to less than 8, because otherwise my game chugs.
Yeah.
Haha, I have a beefy computer.
Oh, fuck
Me
you.
too.
I have a potato. My computer just has like a hamster wheel in it.
I have beef, just not a good computer.
You're running
Oh.
on potato power. Oh, what
Okay.
in the...
Deep hole.
Yeah, so there were. So this is
Hey.
the explosion then? Yeah?
Ah!
Oh, that's hot. Okay.
Yeah, it's smoking. Obviously, it's hot.
Should we be standing near this?
I don't know. I think
know,
it looks
that's-
quite safe. As a scientist,
Okay.
I can tell you that this looks perfectly normal. For a meteor, that is.
There's another one over there too.
Is
I think
there?
I just stepped on one coming over here. There's several, it looks
Oh yeah,
like.
there are.
Interesting.
Ah.
Well,
There's one
well,
of them.
I wonder what's
Ocean.
inside it. It could be an alien.
I don't know.
We could be dealing with alien
It does look like
life.
an egg.
There's
does
one in
look
the
like that.
ocean. And it's smoking somehow.
Maybe.
Wait, what? In the ocean?
There's a smoking meteor in the ocean.
Oh, you're right. That's awesome.
Okay, no
There's bubbles of
question.
smoke.
Yeah. So did all this just happen? What in the...
Yeah, you heard the explosions, didn't you?
Yeah?
I guess
Freaking
so.
loud as well. I was at my base.
Dang.
I mean, it is a
Oh.
big meteor.
Okay,
Several
well,
large meteors.
I think there's more over in the trees over on that hill.
there are.
How
I
many
saw
were
them over
there?
here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a little baby one right there. 5,
There's a dinky little one right here.
6. There's another one. And 7, 8. There are 8 of them.
Good God. All this close? That's weird.
Mm-hmm. That is really
Ah, I'm
weird.
on fire.
Nice.
Hmm.
Any idea, Lucian, why there would be 8 meteors this close together?
A few, but my memory banks aren't what they used to be. I'll have to spend some time researching.
banks?
Okay.
Memory banks?
Memory
What?
banks, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome everyone to the ChronoBreach first building event.
Yay!
Today we will be building in creative on another world and in a bunch of plots, and the competition is who can make the best looking research area for these meteorites.
Funny talking to scientist, Mike.
Ah.
Yeah. And your reward, get this, is a very awesome item called the Icarus boots. Let me just demonstrate them for you.
Oh!
Hello.
Yep.
Hi. Yep. You can run
Boots that
around in
allow you-
air, jump up.
They're essentially Air Frostwalker.
Yes.
Quite
And
nice.
it's great for building and whatnot. And if you shift, they fall down. You can fall down.
That's how he managed to fall off my roof.
It's very good. Okay. So do we want to go into the building area? Also, we have a 1 hour building time limit.
Time limit. Yes.
No pressure.
Indeed we do.
Yes. Okay.
Sure.
So
Oh.
let me get that world up and going, and we can start.
Okay, guys. If you couldn't tell by our little RP introduction, this is the creative world that we are using for the events. We are going to be building some research centers for this area here, this meteor crash site for the server, and the winner gets their build put into the world, and the 3 winners, the 3. Yep, I'm coming. Yeah. And anyway, it teleported both of us. But yeah, this is my build plot, and I will be working on a research center for this area. It's going to be in the Ghost Industries style, and each of us have our own little building plots that we can work on. As you can see, I have people talking in the background. I'm going to jump into a third-person time lapse, and we're going to see what we can construct in this world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is everything for today. The server is going to stay on this plots world for a couple of days. It's going to be the next few days where it stays on this world. And during that time, I'll be taking a break from ChronoBreach, and I might end up doing something different. But this episode is going up on Tuesday. I'm recording this on Sunday. So by then the server will be back, probably, to its good old self, and will have judged all of everyone's builds, and will be showing those off in that episode more than likely. In the next episode, not this episode. But yeah, that is all I have time for today. But before we go, I'd like to show you a little bit around what I have built here in the plots world. Now, the reason we have the plots is for the storyline events, and this is one of the storyline events that you are getting a sneak preview of, or you're getting a sneak preview of the aftermath of this storyline event, or not event, but storyline video. And that's happening very soon. Hopefully, either next week or the week after, I will have a storyline video up for you guys to enjoy. But before we do anything else, let me show you around the Ghost Industries Extraterrestrial Containment Unit Outpost, the ECU Outpost. Now here, of course, we have our helicopter. It's quite small. I think I quite like the design. The design was inspired by Good Times with Scar and his HEPA or Hermitcraft Environmental Protection Agency people agency. Well, they are indeed an agency, and that was what the design was inspired by. It's a little bit different, not too different though. It's got the wire on the side and crane on the bottom. That was my addition, crane and the wire, and slightly different the way it was built. I used, because we had access to all creative tools, I used the debug stick to power these trapdoors open, which I think looks pretty damn good. We also have some spotlights around the crash site of the meteor. We have an extending bridge here that extends out over to this side with this little detection array sitting in front of the meteor. We have some water sort of sprayers here that can put out all the fires. We have a big drill to get into this meteor, and all of these meteors were not built by me, but they were built by T-Rav, and all of them have this stuff inside them. They have weird purpley, weird gooey things in them. We're not completely sure what they are yet. But yeah, so all of this stuff is inside the meteors. And over here we have our outpost with its control banks over here. And of course the massive antenna that is broadcasting all the way back to Ghost Industries itself. And that pretty much covers it, other than the fence around the edge. But yeah, that covers it pretty much. We have a containment unit here, and just a saw bank for all the trees that we had to cut down to get all this stuff into place. But yeah, that covers it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope that you enjoyed this episode. I know 2 time lapses in a row is a bit much, but I personally really enjoyed building all of this. It was an absolutely fantastic, fun experience. I don't often get to build like this for a server, so being able to do something for a story event or a story episode in the future and being able to show you all now is actually pretty fun, not gonna lie. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and if you'd like to see more. Your comments are always greatly appreciated. Every episode I see them just lights up my day. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.